Despite the coronavirus, one other key topic of discussion here could be Germany's approach towards Chinese tech giant Huawei. Members of Angela Merkel's Christian Democrats recently backed a position paper which resisted US calls to shut the company out of Germany's 5G rollout. But there is then the question still of whether there might be other scenarios in which Huawei could lose out by, for example, one of its competitors getting the bid instead. One of those competitors is Swedish 5G provider Ericsson, which the Americans have reportedly been considering buying a controlling stake in order potentially to bolster its chances of competing with Huawei. Now, who just happened to be visiting the German Chancellor on the very same day that the Chinese Foreign Minister has also been visiting? None other than Ericsson's CEO Börje Ekholm. A suggestion perhaps that the coronavirus may not be the only topic of discussion here. China is Germany's largest trading partner, so if the Chinese economy is hit, so too is Germany's. Economists are expecting some potentially pretty gloomy quarterly economic growth figures to be released here on Friday, and they worry that if the coronavirus continues to spread at the rate that it is currently, that could head Germany towards a recession, which might even take the rest of the Eurozone with it. This is the first foreign visit by a senior Chinese official since the outbreak of the coronavirus, and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi is expected to bring a very clear message here to his unofficial trip to the German Chancellery for talks with Angela Merkel, to his more official talks with his German counterpart Heiko Maas, and indeed to the Munich Security Conference over the weekend, where he will be giving one of the keynote addresses. That message is essentially don't panic. According to a spokesperson from the Chinese Foreign Ministry, one of Wang Yi's main tasks during his few days here will be to try and relay that China is doing all it can to contain the virus and to ask for a greater level of support and understanding.